Trey. Let's go.
It's another K-Town beat.
YouTube. It's your boy, Mr. Outliner. I'm back. Hey, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know how we do it. Anyway, I got that ball fade for y'all today. Wanted to come back with that. People been asking me to, do a video on the ball fade, how I do it. I'm down south, and this is like the first haircut I mastered, and I did it on myself. This is how I used to wear my hair like this a lot, so this is easy for me. I could do this with my eyes closed, actually, but we're not gonna do it this time, but maybe next time. But anyway, so you make your first guideline. You know how we do it. Come all the way around the head. You're gonna try to make it as close to even as possible, so the fade can sit right. With the ball fade, it's all about that. So you want to make sure everything is correct. Do that all the way around the head. And if you notice, I was using the trimmer in a downward position, like right here. I'm using it in a downward position because it actually cleans the hair off the head much better than just going up on it, like how I'm going up right here. Going down against it actually cleans the hair off a little better. Sometimes the hair is real stubborn, so after you do that, after you create your guideline, you want to come back and you want to knock it down. So in this case, you kind of want his waves to pop. So we're going to use a 1.5, 1.5. That's what I showed on the screen to let you know which guard I was using. It's a 1.5. And you want to use that close. You can start open. If it's not really taking anything off, then you move it down, close. Go ahead and continue that around the head also. Sometimes when you're doing haircuts and the person has waves, I always tell people, hey, start with a bigger guard than you actually think you need, because you can cut it down some more if you didn't cut it enough. But if you cut it down too far, you can't put it back. You know what I mean? So you want to be careful there. So right here, this is my two-step fading process. So we made the first guideline. This is our second guideline, actually. You can see that. So you got two lines to get rid of. Now I'm using it open. You go open to close, right? And you start, and you want to just stay on the line until you remove it. You go open to close until you remove it. You see me adjusting right there? I'm just cleaning up that line. I'm staying on that line basically. And that's it. We want to work that line away. Now look at how I'm holding the clipper. Look how I'm going against the grain of the hair, different directions, whatever it takes to get that line out. Right? You just keep working away at it, chipping away at it. Eventually it'll come out.
It's another K-Town.
And sometimes to get that extra line out right there, that first hard line that you made, you want to use your trimmer like I'm using right here to remove that line. You see that? So now, boom, the line is gone. See how we did that? We use the trimmer the same way that we use the clipper. It's no different. It's just a little closer, so you can't do everything that you want to do with it, but you trim that and it's going to look good. Then right here, you want to use your 1.5 guard, and you want to do the same thing. I came back, I'm cleaning it, just make sure it's done. Then you come back with your 1.5 guard and you knock out the next guideline. See the guideline right here? 1.5, I'm showing you. Same guard that we used to do the top, you do it against the grain. You see that? The line I'm pointing to, that's where you want to stay. You want to keep your clipper right there for the most part. And you want to work that line away. You see what I'm doing? Same thing we did to remove the first line. And after you use that, you go open to close. You stay on that line again. I got the one guard on there this time. See that? One, the one is for the one. One guard right there, boom. Taking that away. And you, like I say, you always go open to close, work it away, work it away. You see it's going, that fade coming in nice. You keep doing, you go, up and down with it, side to side with it. Use it at an angle, use it at the corners to help you with not taking out so much bulk. That'll help you out a lot. So do that. If you look at it, you see that? Clean it up good. Look at that. Same thing. I'm using the corner of the blade. You probably can't really see it, but look how I'm holding the clipper. Again, I'm barely holding it. The clipper is really doing all the work. You don't have to try to force anything. It's like a lawnmower. It just cut the grass itself. That's basically what we're doing. It's like cutting grass. You know, it's a method to it. It's a science to it. Once you figure it out, you got it. So the two-step process is, you know, we make the first guideline, make the second guideline, and then we remove both lines, and then you got your fade. You see the fade? It blended in real nice. Then we move around to the other side. Now on this other side, we're gonna do the exact same thing that we did to the other side. I got the one guard right here to make my second guideline. The purpose of making the second guideline is so you can see in between the fade, because in between the two guidelines is where the blurry effect comes in. You see I'm pointing to that first guideline again, because that's what we want to remove. But between the two guidelines, that's exactly where the blur comes in. How they say, oh, he got a blurry fade. Yeah, that's where the magic happens at. So I try to show you that. So, and then another reason is because it lets you know how high you can take the fade up. It just helps you out. Now, it's multiple ways you can do a fade. Obviously, I can do multiple ways of fading, but for video purposes, and you want to show somebody a technique or give them a foundation, this is what we do. I try to give you a foundation for you to go by. You know, so down in the comments, let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if you're digging the two-step process. Does it help you out? Any questions you got, leave them in the comment. I'll answer. Hey, if you got constructive criticism for me, I'll take that too. People gonna do it anyway, so I might as well grant you the permission, because you don't need it. You just gonna tell me anyway, so that's what we doing. But anyway, so back to the haircut. We remove the guideline. You see how I'm working the corner of the blade right here? See, it's moving kind of fast, but you can see how I'm doing it at an angle, and I'm barely pressing. I just want to go against the pattern of the hair. You see it's coming down, slanted to the side, so our fade slanted to the side, upwards. You know what I mean? See that? I'm just cleaning. I'm making sure that line, wherever that line is, I think is that, I'm just making sure I get rid of it. Right? And I'm feathering it out, flicking it out. You know, people call it different things in different places, but you want to just lightly tap it. You don't want to put too much pressure. You see me pulling the skin. Sometimes you got to pull the skin to get those stubborn areas out. Sometimes it won't let you, so you have to keep working at it like anything else to get that consistency. See it? The blend is coming through real nice right here. This is my first time cutting his hair, so you know it's taking me a little longer than I normally would, but his hair pretty much lays the way it's gonna lay. He does a good job with, you know, maintaining his hair and things like that. And like I said, that line that you make, that first guideline that you make, sometimes you gotta use what you made it with to take it out with. So always remember that. Then you get to the back of the head, and it's pretty much the same thing. Make two guidelines. I probably felt like I already had the guideline coming around from both sides the first time, so I just went open to close with no guard, clean up the bottom guideline, come back and do the same thing to the back of it, to the second guideline.
It's another K-Town beat.
Right here, I'm gonna show you how I do the edge up. You comb it down, comb it, make sure all the hairs are down. You can see where it's light at. I'm showing you right there where it's light. You want to look at it before you start. I got the frozen stiff right there. You see that? I got that from Sally's. It's a holding spray. Spray a little bit on, hold the hair down, makes it dry. Start in the middle of your edge ups. You see that side is high, so we want to start in the middle, kind of on the high side. Come over, work your way over, all the way over to the left. You see that? So that's your guideline for the other side. Once you get one side down, it's a guideline for the other side. See that? So we didn't push them back. We just hit it up to where the light spot was, so we can make it kind of look full. Sometimes you have to manipulate it. So we work the corner well, come down on the sides, keep working that corner. You see that? No pushback, no nothing. Just keep it clean. Come up on it because you don't like the way the hair is hanging over the edge up. You see that? That's what we did. We cleaned that up. You can start trimming a little bit to save yourself some time in the end. Voila. Come back to the front again. See that? You work it. Stay under the line, but you're using the other side as your guide, right? Because once you stand right in front of them, you can see what's really going on. And that's what we're doing right here. This is what's really going on. See that? No pushback. Edge up. Comes all the way across. And you see we come to the end, to the corner. We get it closer to the corner as possible. Then we work on this part, right? Work on the coming down part. You want to be in a position where you can see where you actually making these lines at. You know, sometimes you might do it and you're not at the best angle. It'll cause you to where you might push them back. So you want to make sure you're standing in the right place so you don't push them back. See that? It's nice, man. Get your nice line, connect your corners. Always make sure your corners are sharp. Always make sure they're sharp. You see what I'm doing? I'm just picking it off. I'm pulling the skin a little bit also. If you can't see, pull the skin down to the side or whatever you gotta do to make sure it's straight. Now, I'm using the airbrush. We hit him with that. He likes enhancements. He wanted the enhancement. That's what we're gonna give him. People always ask me, why you put the enhancements on the thing? People ask for that. And it's an extra service and it's extra money, so that's why I do it. We do what the people want, you know what I mean? See me pouring it in there, got the solution already mixed, make you a tall jar of it, and you good, you don't have to keep doing it, right? So you see that? Boom, we hit it. It's filling in just good with the rest of this hair. Come back, tap it again, make sure all the hair's in place. Swing them back around. See that? Whoop, whoop. Ooh, that edge up coming in crisp. Now it looking super crisp. You see that? Let's move this camera real quick. So I'm using a wide lens. I'm using a 50mm lens, so it's real close. So it doesn't give me that much to work with, you know, as far as wide view. So anyway, you trim the top after you do that. Trim it. Make sure everything is straight, nothing is hanging over. See it, man, we got them coming through. Now, I'm using Topic right here just to make it look a little bit more natural. I really like fibers better than using color, although the color stays longer. The fibers look more, it's building, it's hair building. So because it says hair building, that means it looks more natural, it looks like hair. You know what I mean? So it fills in so good to the point you see where I'm thinking I got some hair. I mean, I got that hard line still. Just come back, pull the skin. You see me pulling the skin, remove that line and go on to the next thing. But the hair fiber thing is real good because it looks just like hair. This is just fibers of hair, fake hair. I don't know what it is, but it looks good. It feels in good. So that's why I like fibers over color. And this right here, I'm gonna just use the razor. People always say, man, why you never use the razor? A lot of times my edge are so crisp, I don't need a razor, but he asked for it, I put it on there, boom, that's what we did. You see that? And I do a lot of dry shaving on the razor tip. Of course, I could use some lubrication if I need it, but I didn't feel like I needed it on this one, so I hit him with the razor. That's that. Hit him with the wave cream. Boom. I use a bunch of different ones, so you might ask me. I have multiple ones that I use. I like them for different things, different reasons, different textures of hair. You want to take that, you want to brush it in as much as possible. It's going to eventually absorb into the hair, but it looks good on the way out. So you see that? Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know how we do it. Don't forget to leave me comments. Make sure you tell all your peeps. Until the next time, love, peace, and hair grease. I'm out.